Yo, what's up? You on spec, guys.
What's up guys, Pierre Andre is back. Assalamualaikum and salam jantan pada korang yang menonton channel Andre Brothers. Korang memang awesome guys. Yes, we are back dengan kita punya video react. Apa khabar korang? Adakah korang nak sihat? Kalau sihat, Alhamdulillah, syukur kepada Allah atas nikmat kesihatan yang Allah berikan kepada kita semua guys. Yes, syukur Alhamdulillah. Aku tahu guys, seperti biasa peminat-peminat react video-video seram pasti menunggukan video kali ini, sebab di dalam channel Andre Brothers ni bukan saja ada segmen akulah, ada juga segmen daripada Mikael Andre dan juga segmen baru daripada mak akulah. Katanya diorang mungkin ada yang dah tengok lah video dia, iaitu cerita seram daripada Mak Jah. Nama pun Mak Jah guys. Okay guys, yes, video react kali ni macam biasalah guys, aku akan react daripada Noobs Top 5. Semestinya inilah video channel kegemaran aku. Mana yang tak tahu guys, korang boleh check it out dia punya channel Noobs Top 5. Boleh follow dia, boleh subscribe dia, boleh layan dulu kat sana. Tapi mana yang nak layan dengan aku, Alhamdulillah, kita layan sama-sama guys. Tanpa melengahkan banyak waktu, aku rasa jom kita straight forward untuk video kita. Harap-harap kita dapat video seram kali ni. Jom, bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Tammy Jermathy says that paranormal activity has become a regular part of her life. Tammy believes that a dark entity has attached itself to her and follows her from home to home, no matter where she moves. Tammy is so intent on capturing evidence of the supernatural activity that she experiences on a daily basis that she set up multiple motion-activated security cameras all around her home in Mountain House, California. For the first time ever, she captures what she has witnessed firsthand throughout her life on camera.
Jam tu guys, dia terbuka sendiri guys. Ini kan selalu macam jam-jam antik ni kan. Oh, dia bergerak sendiri guys. Jatuh, ada cat dekat situ guys. Cat ni mesti trauma guys. Apa tu? Apa ni guys? Dia menjenguk dekat luar tingkap tu. Ya Allah, Tuhanku.
Her cameras capture extreme poltergeist activity as furniture and objects move on their own. And then, most terrifying of all, a pale figure can be seen looking out from behind a wall. And these spooky incidents are just the beginning of what Tammy captures on her cameras. On January 30th, 2020, Tammy packs up her life and moves from California to her new home in McKinney, Texas. Almost immediately after moving in, the paranormal activity starts up once again, and the events only seem to get worse as Tammy, her cats, and even her dog are terrorized by the dark presence in her home.
So he's literally been standing there now for about 10 minutes. Won't come when I call him.
Cat dia ke dog dia?
Hasn't moved at all. Just keeps staring in here at me. Really kind of creeping me out.
Hardcore guys. Benda ni memang dah ikut perempuan ni tau. Mana dia pindah, benda ni ikut guys. Jadi perempuan ni dah biasa dah. Sian, cat dia takut guys.
Tammy's cats seem visibly spooked by something we can't see. And as her cute little doggy is alone in the kitchen, a fork suddenly launches from the dishes in the kitchen sink and lands in an empty frying pan. Another area in Tammy's new Texas home that seems to attract a lot of supernatural activity is her bedroom, where she keeps a collection of antique dolls, old photos, and clothing in a wooden and glass display cabinet.
Dia pun simpan patung-patung guys. Memanglah, Allah. Tangan benda tu gerak guys. Allah Akbar. Nah, kau tengok.
Over the years, Tammy has captured countless motion-activated videos of terrifying activity in her home, and she begins to share her videos online on TikTok for the world to see. She immediately begins to receive a lot of attention from concerned paranormal fans as she frequently uploads her haunting experiences. To Tammy's horror, the unknown entity that she captured on camera in her old home seems to have returned with a vengeance.
Benda lama lah. Benda ni ikut pada rumah lama dia, guys. Boleh nampak, guys. Datang kat situ. Ish, ya Allah. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Itu dekat tepi tu, guys. Tepi dinding ni. Apa benda Slenderman ke ni?
A strange mist seems to appear in Tammy's kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Creepiest of all, the same pale figure that she captured on camera in California seems to appear in her new Texas home's bathroom mirror.
Ya Allah, itu
So, what do you
cermin
think
tau,
is
guys.
going on in Tammy's home? Could a dark entity have made a connection to her and now be following her from home to home, never stopping? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch all of Tammy's paranormal experiences over on her TikTok page, The Haunted One 36, and her YouTube channel, The Haunted One. Leave and die. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan, Daichan, and Yasuke from the YouTube channel Clip Store are contacted by a viewer who tells them the story of the historic Sabukawa village in Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan. The small Japanese village was built way back in 1597 in a remote area high in the mountains. The mountain village had no roads and was a bit dangerous to travel to. So by the mid-1900s, many of the villagers began to leave the settlement. By 1989, the historic 400-year-old Sabukawa village was completely abandoned. An anonymous viewer tells the ghost hunters that a few years ago, a friend of hers went to visit the decaying and empty houses of Sabukawa village, deep in the mountains.
Perkampungan
The
ni dah tak
urban
ada orang dah,
explorer
guys.
told her that he was confronted by an angry old couple who seemed to be living in the abandoned village. Strangely, they told him to, quote, leave and die. Allegedly, only 6 months after his journey to the village and the bizarre meeting, the man passed away. Now, the viewer says that as inaccessible as the mountain village is, it seems very unlikely that an old couple would be living there all alone. So, considering the odd encounter and the man's subsequent death, the viewer is convinced that the people that her friend met were actually angry, vengeful spirits. The Clip Store team sets out to investigate whether the abandoned Sabukawa village might be haunted. When they arrive at the location, they realize just how hard it is to reach the town. They have to leave their car and continue hiking on foot. After they finally arrive at the village, the team decides to split up and meet back in 30 minutes. They all set timers on their phones and go their separate ways to
Jom
explore.
berpisah.
Dead of night, Clip Store host Gachan discovers the ruins of an abandoned school. What happens next is downright creepy.
Ni confirm scary lah, guys. Ini sekolah usang tu, guys. Memang dia tak boleh nak pergi lah. Ini boleh roboh ni, guys. Cari penyakit lah budak-budak ni. Aduh. Macam dia punya tapak kaki ya, guys.
Gachan discovers that the building is on the verge of collapse, but still from somewhere inside, he hears the sound of someone running, followed by the loud bang of something slamming or falling.
Ni tu bunyi timer dia, guys. Sebab dia set 30 minit, lepas tu dia kena jumpa kawan-kawan dia balik lah.
戻ります。
Gachan's timer alerts him that the 30 minutes are up, and then there's some strange loud bang from inside the creepy building that seems to agree. Gachan returns to the entrance of the village where he finds fellow investigator Yasuke. The two guys wait for their friend Daichan, but he just never shows up.
Nayalah Daichan
The
tak
guys
datang
start to
guys.
get worried and decide to go look for him.
Hilang
After
kot
a long
Daichan ni.
search, they finally find Daichan in what appears to be a long abandoned house.
大ちゃん
Rasuk ke?
大ちゃん
Rasuk ni guys.
大ちゃん大ちゃん
Daichan is confused
Cari-
and possibly dehydrated,
Cari-
just sitting there as if in a
Cari penyakit
daze.
guys diorang ni.
But his camera is still recording. Fearing for Daichan's health and safety, they decide to just get out of there and make the long hike back to the car. Later, when they look back at Daichan's captured footage, they are shocked to their core. Daichan seems to have encountered something absolutely terrifying. This is the footage from Daichan's camera.
はい、それでは大ちゃんは今からこの山の上に登って
Dia pergi kat rumah ni guys.
めちゃくちゃ綺麗じゃない。今まで見た家より一番綺麗なんやけど誰も住んでないよね。結構しっかり残ってる。
Apa dia nampak guys? Oh, ni dia punya tempat-tempat semayang ni guys.
家がある。めちゃくちゃ足元ある。
Ini video pada Daichan tu kan guys. Yang mamat yang kena apa benda tu, ya Allah. Apa dia nampak guys? Ini sebelum dia nak kena rasuk ni aku rasa. Tak ada pula. Oi, aku pula yang cemas guys. Takkan dia nak pergi buka pintu tu. Guys, macam ada benda. Macam ada benda kat dalam tu guys. Something wrong dia cakap. Apa tu? Ni dia dah kena ni. Ada benda kat tingkap guys.
Daichan suddenly sees a bizarre pale face staring back at him from behind a door. In shock, he stumbles back and falls, but when he gets back up, the mysterious creepy face has disappeared. But then, as he turns around, he sees a man wearing a traditional Japanese robe, kneeling at a Buddhist altar on the other side of the abandoned home. Later, when his friends find him and Gachan walks outside, the same terrifying apparition of the man in the robe can be seen at the window, just watching him as he leaves.
So scary guys. Ya Allah Tuhanku. Ya Allah.
So did the Clip Store team capture real paranormal activity in the abandoned Sabukawa village? Let me know what you think.
Meremang boleh rumah aku guys.
You can watch this entire two-part investigation with even more scary paranormal moments over on the Japanese YouTube channel, Clip Store. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Ghosts of Carmel.
Okay guys, ada dua video kita tengok tadi. Satu yang pertama tu klip di mana ada seorang perempuan, dia claim ada satu makhluk ni dah ikut dia lah. Kemana saja dia pindah, makhluk ni confirm ikut dia. Sampai dia pun dah terbiasa dah. Seperti yang kita tengok klip pertama tu, kita nampak ada diorang ada perempuan ni dia pindah rumah baru kan. Lepas tu dia letak CCTV dalam rumah dia dan kita nampak ada benda-benda bergerak tau dalam rumah dia, sampai cat dia jadi takut lah macam tu kan. Dan tak dinafikan, boleh nampak ada semacam lembaga muka putih guys. Dia menjenguk daripada luar. So agak menakutkan guys. Pasal apa? Ada satu klip yang buat aku seram tu adalah dia tengah tidur. So nampak ada macam lintasan benda putih pergi kat dia. Dan benda tu tinggi. So aku tak tahulah kalau dekat negara dia orang, kalau aku cakap benda tu Cik Ponti, dia orang mungkin tak kenal. Tapi kalau tengok tinggi-tinggi macam tu, dah macam Slender Man pun ada. Aku rasa kalau Slender Man dia orang tahulah kot. Mana yang kau tak tahu Slender Man apa, pergi Google Slender Man tu. Tu hantu yang paling smart, hantu pakai kod guys. Kau cari guys. Okey, yang nombor 2 ni Gachan dengan Daichan ni kan. Okey, ni antara ghost hunter Jepun yang aku rasa diorang ni real lah. Sebab kebanyakan kalau aku tengok, kalau yang Jepun ni banyak aku macam susah nak percaya guys. Sebab klip dia nampak macam buat sikit lah. Lepas tu kebanyakan dia macam diorang censoredkan muka diorang. So aku tak tahu apa reason diorang. Tapi yang ni agak scary dan diorang ni nampak macam real lah. So dia pergi ke satu perkampungan ni katanya dah tak ada orang duduk lah. Memang dah tak ada orang langsung. Dan pernah terjadi satu cerita dulu, ada satu orang pernah pergi ke kawasan itu dan dia jumpa ada 2 orang couple tua lah, laki bini lah kot kan, orang tua duduk kat situ. Dan mamat tu dia terkejut bila dapat tahu ada orang tua duduk itu, dan orang tua tu cakap pergi balik dan mati. Dia pun takut lah kot. Lepas tu dia balik, tak lama lepas tu dia mati guys. So benda tu jadi macam tak tahulah rumours ke betul ke. Sampailah dia orang yang 3 orang paranormal ni pergi ke kawasan perkampungan tu dan kita nampaklah footage-footage yang menyeramkan tu. Yang paling terkena adalah si Daichan ni lah. Daichan ni dia pergi ke satu rumah usang ni. Dan rumah usang ni nampak macam ada orang duduk kat situ. Itu yang scary tu guys. Pasal apa? Kadang-kadang tempat-tempat tinggal rumah usang ni guys, kita mungkin ingat rumah tu kosong, tapi rupa-rupanya ada penghuni dia guys. Kau nampak tadi ada penghuni satu macam dekat muka kat tingkap tu, satu lagi macam lelaki pakai baju macam bukan kimono lah, tapi baju tradisi diorang lah, macam orang dulu-dulu. Masa dia nak balik tu nampak kat tingkap dia menjenguk-tengok. Allah, scary guys. So aku tak tahu tu real ke fake ke, aku 50-50 jugalah. Tapi macam aku cakap tadi, kalau ghost hunter Jepun, so far yang tu yang paling aku suka lah diorang ni. Kita go next video, okay?
Now, if you watched Nuke Stop By for very long, you know all about the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Yeah.
But for anyone new, here's a quick recap.
Ini scary
So a
guys.
man named Kit Burris says that he and his family live in a house that is extremely haunted by multiple ghosts.
Video-video
Over
ni
the
memang
years, Kit
menakutkan
has
guys.
posted over 100 spooky paranormal video captures to his channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Ya Allah guys, aku tak boleh tengok lah video-video ni, memang sumpah seram guys. Nanti ada benda tu muncul kat tingkap ke apa. Ya Allah. Video ni guys, aku ingat lagi video ni. Aku tak boleh nak tengok guys.
Now, in Ken's latest video series, he plans to spend 72 hours all alone inside his haunted home, as he believes this might ramp up the paranormal activity and also make the incidents easier to verify.
This video is about being alone in the lamb house for 72 hours. Because when you sleep in this house and you know there's other people in this house, you know, you question whether something was paranormal related, but you're not sure because there's other people in the house or the cats are in the house. Now, during this 72 hours, the cat stayed out on the porch the whole time.
Throughout the day and night, Kent captures multiple strange EVPs throughout his home, and some of the messages are truly disturbing.
Are you in the kitchen now?
Dengar bunyi help. Tolong. Edmund, tolong.
Female disembodied voice.
Scary guys, boleh dengar suara dia. I'm scared.
And some of the supernatural EVPs that Kent captures even seem to be chilling threats focused directly at him. Now, as Ken is recording EVPs, he is also capturing video. When he reviews his footage later, he realizes that he captured something else in his house. Something absolutely horrifying.
Ini aku
Now, when
banyak
I was
tengok
doing
ni,
the
ya
captions
Allah.
on these EVPs, I noticed something really strange by the steps. Well, I went to brighten it up and just to check it out, just out of curiosity.
Apa benda tu? Ada benda menjenguk guys. Ya Allah. Apa benda ni? Tapi rumah dia pun aura dia nampak seram guys. Ya Allah. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Aku tak suka yang video
Dark
daripada
figure with an
Mamat
odd,
ni. Memang scary.
distorted face seems to be peering at Kent from around the corner of a doorway, but it's so dark that he doesn't even notice. Later, Kent heads upstairs to film in his bedroom, but he suddenly hears an odd, unexplained
Bilik dia ni aku
noise
tak suka lah guys.
right
Allah Allah.
behind him.
Now, when I go through the door of the bedroom, I hear a strange sound behind me, and I turn the camera around really fast. Now, I didn't see anything there, but out of curiosity, when I was going over these recordings, after I saw what was captured on the stairway, I also lightened up the
Diterangkan balik
recording
video tu.
when I spun the camera around, and there was another strange anomaly captured.
Okay, ni dia terangkan. Apa yang dia dapat?
Ken hears a noise, and as he spins around, he captures an unexplained shadow that seems to descend the stairs and disappear from sight.
Dia turun tangga
So
guys.
did Kent capture evidence of the paranormal in his home? Check out his full 2-part series over on his channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, and decide for yourself. Viewer videos. News Top 5 viewer Jordan Bai sent in a video that he took while on an exploration trip to Bodmin Moor in Cornwall, England. Bodmin Moor is a very remote 80-mile stretch of land that is full of eerie legends and historic abandoned properties and ruins. The area is so remote that Jordan and his friend James Wheeler had to walk 3 hours into the wilderness just to find it. One bit of famous folklore from this area is the gruesome tale of Charlotte Diamond, a young girl who in 1844 had her life tragically and brutally taken on Bodmin Moor. The man who took her life, Matthew Weeks, was hanged for his crime, and to this day it is said that both of their spirits roam the moorlands. So, Jordan and his friend James are taking videos of an abandoned home in the middle of nowhere in Bodmin Moor, and they capture something truly chilling.
Apa yang dia dapat guys?
Did you see it?
Tak.
When the footage is slowed down, the face of a child can be seen looking into the window from the other side of the abandoned building.
Ada
Jordan
muka
doesn't
budak
even
kat sebelah
notice
sana
and
guys.
has no idea what he's just recorded, as the little face seems to just duck away from the window. The explorer claims that he and his friend James were the only ones there, and he believes that the face might belong to the restless spirit of Charlotte Diamond, the girl who lost her life there so many years ago. But what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. In another creepy video, News Top 5 viewer Yanis Tassis from the city of Kozani, Greece, claims that he was on his way home one night when suddenly he hears a very bizarre sound. He quickly takes out his phone and begins to record.
Oh, dia takut betul ni guys. Kau dengar suara dia. Dengar guys. Uish, apa benda? Takut betul dia guys.
Yanis explains that the small structure is the entrance to the town's water tank, and he believes that whatever he's hearing might be something echoing from inside the tank. But echoing from where? Either way, whatever the sound is remains a mystery to this day.
Oh, scary guys bunyi dia. Aku tak boleh nak tengok ni. Scary guys.
Viewer Jessie Chapman claims that late one night her sister, who lives in West Virginia, captured something very strange on her CCTV doorbell camera, and she simply can't explain it.
CCTV guys. Kau nampak macam benda gerak depan tu guys Benda CCTV ni kadang-kadang memang scary guys. Pasal capture dia benda yang kita pun tak tahu apa benda tu.
A creepy translucent figure appears to be walking on the lawn right in front of Jessie's sister. But Jessie's sister says she didn't see anyone or anything at the time.
Member
And
relax
she
lah
has no
santai.
idea what the security camera captured that night. But whether it's something paranormal or just some very, very odd video glitch, as always, I leave it up to you to decide.
Scary.
The House of the Scarecrow. Paranormal investigators Kevin Barranco and Fabio Adalco from the popular YouTube channel Archivo Extinto travel to an abandoned farmhouse in Mexico that locals claim is extremely haunted by a bizarre humanoid entity that they call, quote, the Scarecrow. It is said that an elderly couple who used to live in the large farmhouse tragically passed away after being abandoned by their own family. Their remains were not discovered for many years, and the farm was left in a severe state of decay. Over the years, local residents and even visitors to the farm begin to tell the frightening story of a scarecrow-like spirit that terrorizes anyone who dares to set foot on the haunted property. Ghost hunters Kevin and Fabio set out to investigate whether the stories are true. Very soon after the guys arrive, they find something strange hidden behind a pile of bricks, and immediately after they pry it loose and pick it up, they witness something downright creepy.
No es como un palito, como un palo. No es como un rollo, güey. Está súper atorada, güey. Está súper atorada, güey. Un dedo atrás.
Dia nak alihkan batu bata tu guys. Pasal dia nak tengok apa benda yang ada dekat dalam tu.
Creo que sí. ¿Sigues? Ah, no mames. ¿Qué?
Pintu tu tutup ni je. Oh scary. Ni dah scary guys. Tak tahu kenapa bulu roma aku meremang guys.
Me lo llevo.
Angin kot.
Cuidado.
Boleh jadi angin lah.
La. metió?
Kevin and Fabio find an odd small figurine hidden underneath a pile of bricks. And then suddenly, right behind them, a door closes on its own. The two explorers immediately head in to investigate. But they find nothing to explain the door's movement. As they continue to look around, things take a terrifying turn.
Wait, allá, cuidado. Se vio algo allá.
Ada macam benda kat situ guys kan. Scary guys. Tak tahu apa benda tu guys. Oh ya Allah. Aku tak suka dia punya sound effect tu lah. Oh ni Aisyah menakut ke baba je. Sorry guys, anak aku. Allah Allah.
¿Hola? ¿Qué viste? No sé, pero algo se vio. Solo vi que algo se metió aquí, güey. Bueno, me asustes, ¿qué viste, güey? No me asustes, ¿qué viste? Fue una sombra negra. Justo.
Dia cakap dia nampak black shadow guys. Bayangan hitam.
Aquí como si se fuera metiendo hacia acá.
Tempat pula macam ni kan, memang dah usang gila. Memang benda tu banyak lah kat sini. Ada bunyi pelik guys.
Kevin spots someone or something looking at them from behind a doorway. They rush over, but again, no one there. That's when the two friends hear a blood-curdling deep growl or shriek coming from somewhere nearby. So did Kevin and Fabio capture the sinister humanoid entity that the locals call, quote, the Scarecrow? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Archivo Extinto. Thanks so much for watching. Look at my Instagram, it's right there. Look at my Twitter, it's right there. And look, there's a thing. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next week.
Okay guys, itu dia video daripada Noob's Top 5. Siapa yang belum follow lagi, please follow Noob's Top 5. Subscribe dia punya channel. Kau boleh layan video-video kat sini dulu. Tapi mana nak tengok dengan aku, Alhamdulillah kita tengok sama-sama guys. Memang aku tak nafikan beberapa video yang last ni memang seram lah guys. Sampai aku sendiri macam tak sanggup bila nak habis video ni guys. Memang ya Allah. Akhirnya habis juga video react kita kali ni. Tak pasal-pasal tiba-tiba anak aku pada mana, daripada bilik tiba-tiba muncul. Hai, gugur jantung aku guys. Aku harap korang terhibur untuk video kali ni guys. Seperti biasalah, mana tengok pada awal sampai habis, aku ucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Aku doakan supaya korang panjang umur, murah rezeki dan dipermudahkan segala urusan dunia dan akhirat guys. Sehingga kita jumpa untuk kita punya next video. Korang jaga diri baik-baik. Stay safe, stay cool. Guys, korang memang awesome. Ciao.